All right, it's time for Dev League Week 10. We have Nightmares and Vipers. This game is in Omaha. We'll get it started soon. All right, looks like a pretty even matchup here. Barcelona comes to town to face the Omaha Vipers. Vipers are 4-5, hosting the 6-3 Nightmares, so should be a good one. It's going to be the Barcelona Nightmares and missing throws since nobody else rotates quarterbacks around. To throw and swat it away. Incomplete first play of the game. Jake May carries this one for a few. It's going to be third down and 3 coming. Barcelona picking up the first down. They're just cross midfield. Rose looking for May, has it to him. Tyson Parker grabbing it for a loss. Throws launching it deep for Mutton Chops. Swatted away by Belmont. That's going to make it 4th down and 6. Mayfield with protection. Vipers get the ball back on offense. He gets it to Howard Williams for a 1st down. Mayfield overthrows the Bonderman, just like how that play works out every single time. 2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw. Hestequash grabs it. Make this a 3rd and short situation. Looking for Rutherford Reaper on 3rd down. That is complete, so the Vipers will punt it back to the Nightmare. Davis eventually grabs it, but Barcelona Nightmares are going to have a long field to work with, starting at their own 12-yard line. Jake May on the carry. It's about a handful. Another May run, but that is losing a bunch. Almost getting back to the original line of scrimmage. So, Vipers force a punt. Belmont gets it out to near midfield, and Mayfield will take back over on offense for Omaha. Mayfield throws off his back foot. Find Howard Williams. It's going to be 2 yards. Complete. Make it 3rd down and 8. Mayfield with time, and that was shitty punt. Gonna give the Nightmares the ball back at their own 47. Missing throws, gonna find May out of the backfield, who gets a block from Boy, and Barcelona at the end of the first quarter has found the red zone, but we're still scoreless here, 0-0 in Nebraska. Jake May grabs it for the touchdown out of the backfield. Barcelona strikes first early on in the second quarter. They break the zeros. PAT from Petrovic is good to make this 7-0. Omaha on offense as Mayfield can't find the Boderman. Second down, Mayfield's going to take off and run for it. Gets a block as he's down the left sideline, but wrapped up after getting the first down almost immediately. The Vipers run it with Williams. Second down. Mayfield with time dumps it off to Bonderman, and that's good enough for a first down. So Omaha getting into Barcelona territory. They've got 2 first downs on this drive, looking to add more. Mayfield thrown off his back foot, gets it to Williams. A couple. They're down in 5. Vipers not able to pick up the first down when it looked like they had a good drive going. Instead, they settle for a punt. Nightmares getting the ball back. Missing throws off his back foot, able to get it to Mutton Chops. It was well covered, but that's going to be a first down for the Nightmares inside this 2-minute warning. Missing throws, under pressure, tries to take off and run, but is sacked by Stazzoni and Folker. That'll make it second down and 15. Throws, launching it, and swatted away by the Vipers D. They're down in 15. Hey, trying to run for it. Gonna be a few yards short and some more. Fourth down and 10 as Petrovic is out to punt. Punt looks to be a good one. I think it's going to be out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Yes, it is. So a long field for the Omaha Vipers to work with. 99 yards. They've only got 2 timeouts. Of course, they're going to come out in the goal line formation on their own 1. Mayfield under pressure, avoids 1 sack, but he is going down in the end zone for a safety. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Missing throws, trying to add some more points before the half. Gets it to Booty Boy for 9. Getting just past midfield. That stops the clock as he's able to get out of bounds. Missing throws, going deep, and gets it to Kyson Parker. Big catch by Parker. One of the top tight ends in Dev League, if not the best. First down and 10 at the 18. Barcelona back in the red zone. Last time it was a Jake May reception for a touchdown. Time throws cannot connect with Parker. Second and 10. Throws, going to the end zone and gets it to Nikolai Redding for the touchdown. Barcelona with a big lead here in Omaha for the end of the half. Barcelona makes this a 16-0 game near the end of the second quarter. Vipers playing from behind here in this one at home. Entering this game, the Vipers only allowed 17 points a game, or just over 17 points a game, giving up 16 in the second quarter. Vipers also have one of the weakest offenses in the league, averaging just over 13.5 points per game. So, long ways to go if they want to make that up. They're down in 10. See a Howard Williams run. Gain of 3. Fourth down, and that will take us to the half. 16-0 in favor of the Nightmares. Looks like it's going to be the Omaha Vipers to start the second half with the football. We'll see if they can cut away at this deficit. Omaha on offense here to start the second half. Start out with an incompletion. I think that's to Hestequash. Mayfield throwing deep and gets it to Hala for a huge pickup. Maybe some momentum now for the Vipers as they get a big catch from Chris Hala on that left sideline. Now 2nd down and 4. Mayfield with time finding a wide open Boderman. That's going to be 1st and 10 at the 29. And Mayfield trying to take off and run, only getting a couple. Defense pretty quick to it. Now throwing deep, wide open is Rutherford Reaper in the end zone for a touchdown. Vipers on the board for 6. Took them a little over 2 quarters, but they were finally able to do it. First and 10 for Barcelona, still leading by 2 scores. Try to run it with Jake May, and that's going to lose 3. And Barcelona with a big completion for 35 yards. Going to get them the 1st down. They are back in Omaha territory. Pumping off to Kyson Parker to try to get some more, but that is going to be called back on a holding penalty. 1st down and 20. Hand off to Jake May, who's got a little space. Gets some of those yards back. It'd be second down and long. The 40-yard line for Barcelona. And Mayfield's going deep looking for Boy, but it looks like it's an interception by Eric Belmont. And that is going to be a costly turnover for this Nightmares team. Vipers getting the ball back at their own 20. Hand it off to Howard Williams, and Williams has got about 3. Another handoff to Williams, and he's got enough for the first down. I think Williams had a pretty good update, actually, this last week, so that's helping him quite a bit on these run games. Mayfield with time throwing short to Williams, but that is going to be a loss. Great play. Lovely. Mayfield with time going over the middle, gets it to Rutherford Reaper. Had that touchdown earlier. Picking up a big gain there. Around 20, all just on the Barcelona side of the 50. Mayfield looks to throw again. One right side to Chris Holla, and that's going to be a very close to the first down. I guess not. Retreated back too far. Second down and 3. That's where we'll be at when we come into the fourth quarter. Ball at the 42-yard line for the Vipers. They trail by 9. Mayfield just going to throw this one well out of bounds. Mayfield in the gun. Throwing and well overthrown. It was a quick flag in the play, and it's a hold. So Nightmares are going to decline this. Take the fourth down. If you're Omaha, maybe you go for it in this situation, and they do. So now, 4th and 3, Omaha offense still out there. Mayfield quick throw and well overthrows Hest Quash. Would have had an easy touchdown, but I guess that's going to be a turnover on downs. Missing throws. Dropping back. And gets it to Roden for a first down. Hard Roden picking up the first. As, the Vipers got an Eric Belmont interception in the end zone, but weren't able to turn it into points. Now missing throws, trying to capitalize. There's a flag on the play, as it's a hold by Bottom Spotterman. That'll set him back 10. Both of these teams fighting some penalties here in the fourth quarter. Rose going to try to take off and run for it, but going nowhere. Second down and 23 now, after that 3-yard sack by Botterman. Faking it to May, throwing it underneath to Boy, and gets a good amount of yards back, making this a much more manageable 3rd down and 7. Barcelona trying to make this, at minimum, a 2-touchdown game, a field goal. Throws is dropping back, looking, and gets it to Botterman. That's not enough for the first down. So, going to be a Barcelona punt. Petrovic doesn't get a very long punt off. It's going to be down at the 25, so Omaha with another chance. And there's a throw to Williams, who's violently brought down after a gain of 4. Not get out of bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. Williams with the run. Breaks off of one, pushing for the first down, and has it. There's a throw for Boderman. That's incomplete. Second down and 10 for the Vipers. Mayfield with plenty of time, going deep, and gets it to Howard Williams somehow. Appeared to be well covered, but that's going to make it 1st and 10 at the 19. So Omaha with a great opportunity to score, closing in on the 2-minute warning. Run play from Williams. It's only going to get about 5. So 2-minute warning. Vipers are 15 yards out from the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be the worst thing, but they definitely need to touch down at one point or another if they want to tie or take the lead. Mayfield's going to almost throw a pick. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Williams in motion. Mayfield, an empty set. Throw in and gets an interception to Boderman. Gonna return it out a little bit, but that is very costly. Mayfield throwing an interception, giving the Nightmares the ball back. Vipers gonna have to burn timeouts here. Not looking good for them. Even if they get the ball back here quickly, they'll have no timeouts and they'll still be down by 2 scores. So that Boderman interception could have just sealed it for the Nightmares. And maybe with that fullback dive from Roden, it will have sealed it. Jake May with the pitch, and he's got the first down, and that will be all we have in this one, as the Nightmares can just kneel this one out. They are going to be victorious here and continue to have the best record in the Dev League. And on the road 16-7, pushing them up to 7-3. The Omaha Vipers are going to drop to 4-6 here. Kings with an opportunity to tie them. Narwhal's trying to keep pace with the 1 seed. They'll need a win over the Kings, and that'll be the next game. And there we go. 16-7 is your final. This game is in Memphis. All right. Great. Experts have the Kings as an ever so slight favorite, but we'll see. I think it's going to be a very close game. Kings, the record of 3-6, hosting the Aquarian Narwhals, who have dropped a few games in a row. They're on a bit of a cold spell. See, yeah, they've lost 3 games in a row coming into this, so trying not to lose 4 in a row. Last 2 Kings games have been decided by a total of 4 points. They've played each opponent pretty close this season. See how it plays out. Under center tonight, Dylan Uzumaki. Start out with a handoff to bring back Unconfising Beitzer for a short gain of 2. Uzumaki with time, throw in, receiver's got a step, it's May Rose, and Rose is off to the races. Finally brought down, but not until a big gain inside the 17-yard line. And that's going to make it 1st and 10 for the Memphis Kings in the red zone early. They followed up with a run play on Unconfising Beitzer with some space, and I believe he's got enough for the first. Yes. Kings, and like many other teams in this engine in general, have had a tough time in the red zone. See if they can capitalize here as they run it with Unconfising Beitzer. Has some space and scores. So Memphis marching right down the field. A few runs and a big 50-yard pass to May Rose. It's going to give them an opening lead. PAT is good. 7-0 Kings starting out as good as they could in front of their hometown fans. Cannon to kick this one to the Narwhals and see if they can retaliate with a touchdown themselves. They have the offensive weapons to do so very quickly as well. Starting out with a handoff to Joshua Bright, and that's going to be a gain of about 4 or 5. 2nd down and 5. Kraus, throw in, gets it to Bright, very close to the 1st down, but ruled just inches short. Well, 3rd down and inches, doesn't get much closer than that. Now Kobe Froby in motion. They run for it, and Bright with a ton of space, getting to the next level, and he's across midfield down at the 47-yard line. Play action to Bright. Ton of time for Kraus. Thrown to the Bonderman, and that's well off target. Complete 2nd and 10. Hand off to Joshua Bright, and that's going to be about 4 yards. So, ball at the 46, or 44 of Memphis. Narwhals looking to pick up this 3rd down and 7. As receiver White goes in motion, they throw it and overthrow Puddlefoot. That's a costly one, as they look to have a really good drive going, but that's going to bring out Henrik Lind and the punt unit. Lind not able to coffin it, and that's a touchback. Memphis getting the ball again on offense at their own 20-yard line. Uzumaki with time, gonna take off and run for it. Didn't like his options downfield. Able to scramble for 4 yards. 2nd down and 6. Now receiver in motion. Or actually looks like the tight end Ferreira lined up at wide out. As Uzumaki able to get it to Jamar Laxatives, and that's catch. So gain of 6 by Laxatives. 1st and 10 at the 31. Unconfising Beitzer with a run. Breaks off of 1 and has 8 yards. 2nd down and 2. Ferreira in motion as they run for it and bring back Unconfising Beitzer's got it. Down in 10 at the 45. Rose in motion as they pitch it to Unconfising Beitzer. Notice that awesome job by the offensive lineman to run backwards into the running back, colliding with him, forcing him to cut it back inside. So cool. 2nd down and 7. Uzumaki throwing it. And that's a 4-yard pickup by bring back Unconfazane Beitzer. We're at the end of the first quarter. Second quarter, Memphis with the ball on offense just past midfield, but they face a 3rd down and 4. Now laxatives in motion. Uzumaki looking to throw left side and gets it to Toby Nur for a 1st down. Catch of the day for Nur. On 1st and 10. Otterman out in motion as they pitch it weak side. Unconfazane Beitzer trying to weave around and gets tackled forward. Some extra yards. 9-yard carry by bring back Unconfazane Beitzer, who's got a touchdown to his name. Having a good game on the ground. And trying to run it again, but this time nowhere to go. Dropped behind the line of scrimmage by the Otterman. 3rd down and 2 coming up for Memphis. They're at the 31. Bit of a long field goal here. As Uzumaki looking to throw. Quick throw. Gets it to Al Ferreira for 1st down. All the way inside the 10-yard line. Memphis, last time they were this close to the goal line, they were able to run it in. This time, Uzumaki's going to pitch on Unconfazane Beitzer, who gets 1 block. It's brought down after a gain of 3.5. So that'll make it 2nd and goal. Weak eye. Ferreira splits out a little bit. Uzumaki dropping back, looking to throw, gets it to his running back, and there's number 2 for him. Bring back Unconfazane Beitzer with a touchdown on the receiving column and a touchdown on the rushing column. 1st touchdown of the day for Uzumaki. I don't think has thrown an incomplete pass yet. Memphis takes a 2-score lead, 14-0, about midway through the 2nd quarter. Hinkle is going to return this one. So, Narwhals with the football, trailing by 2 scores. Had a good drive looking last time, but some incompletions, unfortunate misconnections will force them to punt. See what they can do on this drive here. 2nd carry on this possession for Bright. Only going to get 2, so quickly it's 3rd down and 6 for Akuriri. Rouse to throw and overthrows Bright, who was in some space. And that's going to make it 4th down and 6 and another Lynn punt. Lynn picks it. Otterman going to return this one. And so Memphis has the ball at their own 28. Last time they marched 80 yards down the field to score. They've had 2 long possessions, both resulting in touchdowns. They'll have the 2-minute warning and 3 timeouts to work with on this drive. Uzumaki thrown off his back foot, but just tossing it out of bounds to avoid the sack. 2nd down and 10. Incompletion of the day for Uzumaki. Uzumaki throws wide open as May Rose tiptoeing on the sideline, getting a big chunk to the 45. That's the 2nd big catch of the game for May Rose. 1st down and 10 at the 45 for the Kings. Ferreira goes in motion. Uzumaki drops back with time, then has to get rid of it, chucking it up for Unconfazane Beitzer, who's got a big catch inside the 10-yard line. Memphis with another 1st and goal to go situation. 6 yards out, and they have plenty of time. The playbook is their oyster. Something like that. I don't know. Uzumaki to throw with time, going left side, gets it to Al Ferreira for the touchdown. 2nd touchdown thrown by Uzumaki. Al Ferreira's got the first one of the day for him. DAT, though, is no good. So, going to be a 20-0 ball game, but offensive onslaught by the Kings early, about midway through this game, I should say. Narwhals do have all 3 timeouts, and there's a lot of time on the clock to score. Not that they need it. They have weapons in Walter White and Ivana Tinkle, but haven't used them much today. See if that changes. Also, they have Rasheed Thomas as a good slot receiver, Joshua Bright, a good receiver out of the backfield. Kraus throwing deep, looking for Tinkle, and there he is. Wasn't going to stay quiet long. Big time catch by Tinkle, getting all the way to the 29-yard line. First really explosive play we've seen from the Narwhals all game. Kraus looking to throw again. Gets it to Bright. Hit immediately. Not after picking up the first down. All quickly up to the 12-yard line of Memphis. Narwhals first time in the red zone for them. Kings are 3 for 3. We'll see how the Narwhals fare on their first red zone attempt. Kraus dropping back, throwing right side at the pylon. Tinkle hasn't, but it's going to be a yard short. Let's get out of bounds, stop the clock at 29 seconds. So first and goal, 1 yard out for the Narwhals. Kraus motions Kobe Froby, looking to throw off his back foot and out of bounds. Kraus to throw and cannot connect, so that's going to make it 3rd down and goal. Narwhals passing it again, and that is incomplete. So they get to the 1 yard line, 3rd down and goal to go, and then they throw 1 yard line out, and then they throw 3 straight incompletions. Have to settle for a field goal. Lynn's kick is good to get them on the board, but they trail by 17. Probably because the 2-minute offense is just garbage in this game, and it has no fucking concept of how to fucking run an offense. "12 seconds left in the half. Narwhals will start the second half with the football." Uzumaki to throw. Gets it to Kovalenko for 6, 7. Now Uzumaki to throw. Has time, but gets it to laxatives for just a yard or 2. End of the half. Had a receiver wide open deep. Might as well throw it when there's no time left, but that would require awareness and good programming. Tinkle returns it back to 27-yard line. Narwhals back on offense. They call it a screenplay, and that, like every screenplay, loses yards. Rouse to throw. Gets it to Bright. That gets them close to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 11 for the Narwhals. Rouse. The time unloads it and cannot find Puddlefoot. Probably because there's no speed on that guy. Memphis getting the ball back at their own 41 on the punt return. See what Uzumaki can do. The flag in the play is Ferreira, tight end with a touchdown. Catches it for a couple. Offsides is the penalty, so they're just going to take the 5 yards instead of the free play. First down and 5 for Memphis. Run from Unconfazane Beitzer and bring back Unconfazane Beitzer's got enough for a first down and a little bit more. All up to the 43-yard line of Akuriri. Uzumaki throws, gets it to Jamar Laxatives. 3. Second down and 7. Maki throw, gets it to Al Ferreira. I think has enough for the first down, yes. Just able to turn up field, so first and 10 at the 32. Memphis Kings. Kovalenko goes in motion. Uzumaki throwing deep, one-on-one, and nearly picked off. Good coverage by the Narwhals. Best defensive play they've had all day, really. That'll make it second and 10. Uzumaki with time going deep and gets it to Unconfazane Beitzer for a huge pickup. First and goal to go for the Kings yet again. Had 3 red zone trips, scored 3 touchdowns, and they're just inches away from scoring here. Not going to do it on that play, though. Bring back Unconfazane Beitzer, wrapped up for a loss of almost 3. Second down and goal. Kovalenko in motion. Try run into Unconfazane Beitzer again, and he's got it. Touchdown, Memphis. Bring back Unconfazane Beitzer with 2 rushing touchdowns and a receiving touchdown. PAT here to make this a 24-point lead for Memphis. Kick is good. In the heart of the third quarter, Kings score a touchdown on their first offensive possession of this half, and Narwhals needing to work quickly here if they want to overcome this 24-point deficit. Right. Carry. It's about 7. Second down and 3. They fake it to Bright. Rouse is under pressure, but able to get it off to Kobe Froby for a first down. Narwhal's going to need a lot more of that and maybe go a little bit deeper down the field. Bright gets this run, but nowhere to run. Age Jazargo tackle. And there's a deep throw to Tinkle, and the Narwhals get it. Big time play from Kraus to Tinkle. They haven't found a connection for 6, but it's a big one. First and 10 at the 15. Narwhals back in the red zone. This will probably be the last play of the third quarter. Kraus throwing to the end zone and gets it to Walter White for 6. Exactly what the Narwhals needed to do. They're going for the PAT. And with Lynn's PAT, it's 27-10. Here, after 3, Memphis Kings set to get the ball back on this kickoff as they lead by 3 scores. Compensating Beitzer running it on this first play of the fourth quarter. Only going to get 3. 2nd and 7. Aki looking to throw. It's an uncompensating Beitzer. Yeah, that's good for 4, but stops the clock as he runs out of bounds. 3rd down and 3. Memphis. Uzumaki. Throw in and gets to Ferreira, who is able to leap over the defender for a 1st down. Would have been a close play, or close pickup, but able to break the tackle and get the 1st down for the Kings. Ball up to the 41. Now Toby Nur in motion. Been pretty quiet this game except for a catch here or there. Uzumaki throws to Al Ferreira again. That's a positive gain of 6. Counter for uncompensating Beitzer, and that's a 1st down and more. Brought down at the Akureyri 45, so Memphis trying to ice this game here early in the 4th quarter. Putting a drive together all the way up to the Narwhal side of the ball. Uzumaki thrown on 1st down and overthrows the Bonderman. Uzumaki looking. Gets it on compensating Beitzer, who breaks 1, turns it upfield, up the left sideline, and finally drug out of bounds at the 5. A big game for uncompensating Beitzer, who has now over 100 yards in the air and 3 touchdowns. Looking for touchdown number 4. Not going to get it on that run, but does get 2 or 3. Another uncompensating Beitzer run. Tackle the yard short. So 3rd and goal. Narwhals need a turnover in the worst way here. Run it again, and that's going to be a stop. So, 4th and goal from the 4-yard line. Memphis, though, can kick a field goal to make it a 3-touchdown game. As Cannon knocks through the chip shot. 21-yarder is good. It's going to be 30-10 halfway through this 4th quarter. I'm not really liking the Narwhals' odds here. This, 30 points for the Kings is a good amount. Only seen 30 points done by a team, I guess, 5 times? As Walter White able to get a big touchdown just behind the defense, turns around, catches the ball, marches up the right sideline, and he's got a 69-yard touchdown grab from Jeremy Krause. Lynn's PAT is good. So it's 17-30 now. 2-touchdown game. That was about the best outcome the Narwhals could have asked for. But they are playing it straight up, so no onside kickoff yet for the Narwhals. Strong eye for Memphis. Just 2 minutes left in this one. Run from uncompensating Beitzer gets us to that 2-minute warning. He picks up 5. On 2nd down. Another uncompensating Beitzer handoff, and he's got enough for the 1st. So Narwhals burn their 1st time out of this half. That's not going to bode well for them as they need 2 touchdowns very quickly. And the Kings are very content to run. Uncompensating Beitzer carries it up to the 49. 2nd down and 3 as Akureyri calls their 2nd timeout. And uncompensating Biter breaks one down the right sideline, and I don't think anyone's going to catch him. Memphis rubbing it in maybe a little bit as they score. That's going to make it 36-17. Cannon's PAT is good. And yeah, like I said, this 30-point mark's been a tough one for a lot of teams, and 37's actually the most points any team has scored in Dev League in one game this season. So, yeah. Rouse trying to go deep again. As Walter White, the step on the defense, and White getting a touchdown right away, just like he did last drive. 72 yards for Walter White, as Lynn's PAT is good, and now the Narwhals are going to have to rely on this onside kickoff. Lynn kicks it off, but Browski able to recover it. I don't know if we've seen a single onside kickoff recovery. And Memphis kneeling it, I guess. Running it with uncompensating Bitzer, but that's going to not get much of anything. Loss of 2, I guess. Much. Second down and 12. Norwals use their last timeout as uncompensating Bitzer runs it once more. That's a pickup of 6, so it'll be third down and 5. Which now they could kneel it. So yeah, this one is over. Uzumaki takes a knee, and that will do it. Kings win 24-37, and were pretty much in control the entire time. Memphis will advance to 4-6, tied with the Vipers, who lost last game. The Narwhals will drop to 5-5, so they've got to figure it out. They're on a 4-game losing streak. That will do it for Dev League today. Dev League will be back on Thursday.